so not too far from here. I went to college in San Bernardino with the Cal State.
Okay.
And my wife, her parents have a house. Her parents have a house near Cal State San Bernardino.
Gotcha.
So we just kind of stayed in the area. I personally wouldn't mind moving. She likes the area. Yeah. So alas, here we are. Hopefully this whole thing runs the way I planned it. Got it on YouTube. Got to make sure that my speakers don't clash. I got it on that. We got that. We got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it on YouTube, record it on Zoom.
Okay.
And then also drop it on the main platform.
Todd Capital. Is that you running that one, or you got?
Yeah, man. I do it all.
Doing it all.
I do it all, but I just put a call out because I need to get a VA, man. It's hard to do it all yourself.
Yeah.
And I found that I'm better when I'm able to delegate a lot of different things. So, I realized actually I had a VA last week. I let him go. It just didn't work out. He wasn't doing the things that I instructed him to do. He was doing the things that he felt compelled to do, which weren't growing the brand, man. They were just like, it made him feel good, but it made me go broke.
Yeah.
You got to get a return on your labor, you guys. It's not enough just to have employees. Employees are assets.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't talk about this. They call it human capital, where you have individuals who you can deploy into the workforce who should be getting you a return. So unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't happen as we plan, but that's not what we're here to talk about. But we have the brother Terrence Booker, man. The reason why we have him on the podcast today, first off, let me kick off the intro. This is the Millionaire Talk Show. Charles Oglesby, also known as Todd Millionaire. Welcome to the show, you guys. If you guys are having any trouble hearing, let me know. If you're not, great, because I tested all the mics and everything before you got here. Interestingly enough, I've been doing this podcast setup myself for a while, and I think I have it down to a science. I think I figured it out. I don't have all the different crazy camera angles and video cards, but we can get the same impact. So, brother,
yes, sir.
Who are you? Where are you from, man?
Terrence Booker. I'm from the Inland Empire, Fontana area. Yeah, man, from out this way.
And have you always been interested in entrepreneurship?
Yes, I have. Tried many of times. Things didn't fail. I learned lessons.
Okay.
As you like to say. I learned lessons from those businesses that didn't work out at those moments.
And you're from the Inland Empire?
Yes.
Well, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Bloomington High School. Yeah.
All right. Did you go to college?
No, I did not.
Did you want to go to college?
Just, community college. I was there.
Which one did you go to? Valley?
Yes, San Bernardino Valley.
All right. It's kind of cool to do these podcasts locally. We're going to continue to do more of these because we have people who I can resonate with them on different levels. Like a lot of people who went to my school came from Valley, and we used to throw parties, frat parties, and so we're always going to Valley to promote the party.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. He actually is right down the street from here. For those who don't know, which is usually most people don't know anything about what's going on, but we have a vending machine route. Great vending machine route, in my opinion. There's a lot of really good locations. Did you get a chance to look at all the locations?
Yes, except for one.
Which one?
A warehouse one.
I figured, yeah. Why did you not go, or did you go and
they were gone?
What do you mean they're gone?
The whole building gone. Yeah.
It's knocked down?
No, meaning like
it's closed.
It's closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because it's a Thursday business hours. It should be open. Yeah. Very weird location, but when we were running it, it was honestly a very well-producing location, in my opinion. The pandemic kind of took things for a turn. Very weird in terms of vending. But you know what? What's really cool is having locations that were essentially pandemic proof because they were essential. So we have a lot of post office locations, essential. They never stopped. They literally never stopped. Whole pandemic. They wanted you in there. The only thing you had to do was wear gloves while you were doing it, wear a mask while you were doing it. That's all they cared about. So I didn't advertise that I wanted to sell the vending machine route. I just knew I knew that I wanted to sell the vending machine route. And I saw him posting some content, and I think he like tagged a location or something. Something let me know that he was in the Inland Empire. I was like, bro, like you're close. Like I'm close. We got these vending locations. I've seen him I've always seen him on the internet. I think we've interacted before on some other stuff. And so I was like, hey man, you want to buy this vending machine route? And he was open to the idea. And so I think one of the cool things about it is he stayed on me. I got a lot of stuff going, you guys. So if you, I don't know, it's like you got to grind for it too.
Yeah.
And so we were supposed to meet on Monday, didn't meet on Monday. Supposed to meet on Tuesday, didn't meet on Tuesday. And then we skipped Wednesday and we're supposed to meet today. And even still today, I didn't get a chance to make it out. But he got a chance to go out there and check out the locations without me, which was more than possible to do. Let him walk in there, check out what was there. And so we're in the process of hopefully completing that transaction so that those people can get what they deserve, which is their snacks. It's about the customers, y'all. It's about the customers.
Absolutely.
So back to your story. What were your early entrepreneur endeavors? What did they look like?
I tried to franchise through a cleaning
Really?
company. Yeah.
Like a home cleaning company?
No, actually more of commercial cleaning. It's
All
cleaning
so
buildings.
A franchise. What do you mean by that?
I bought into a company, meaning I bought into their brand. I bought into their marketing. They fronted a lot of upfront costs for me, got locations for me, but also had to pay the back end for those locations, pay for the marketing, pay for the branding and those royalties and those things. So it wasn't really profitable in the end for me.
It wasn't profitable, but you were making money.
Yes.
All right. How long ago was this?
7 years ago.
7 years ago. So it's a franchise. Did you pay like franchise fees and all of that?
Yeah.
Up front? Okay. Did you have cleaning experience before you got into that space?
No, I did not. No.
All right.
I did not.
So what led to it not working?
Moving too fast with not enough capital. Buying too many routes. Didn't have the capital.
Interesting.
For that, didn't have the employees. So that was one thing that didn't help.
That's interesting. You would think that more routes would mean more money. Why not?
Well, when they're fronting them for you and you're having to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have payment. So essentially they're paying to acquire those locations and then you have to pay them back, which then impacts your bottom line.
Yes. On top of paying the royalty fees and
all the other fees
that come along with it.
To be the franchise seller. That's one of the things I've noticed. A lot of people think that the business is selling the burgers. Now the business is selling the franchise on some McDonald's stuff.
Yeah.
That's how you made that long money. So that didn't work out. Where did you go from there?
Tried the MLM thing.
Yeah. Which company?
Primerica.
Okay.
They did pretty good for that for a while.
Life insurance. How long were you there?
I was there for a year.
A year?
Yeah.
And so you said you did pretty well.
Made a couple hundred, close to 100,000. Yeah. Not 100,000, but $100, $1,000 here and there.
Then why'd you leave?
Fear, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Fear. Fear of not being able to move forward, I guess. Fear of self-confidence too.
Yeah.
Self-confidence at the time. Wasn't confident.
I think that's a very honest answer, man. An answer that I don't think a lot of people would say. And I think it's important because a lot of us will say, hey, X is holding me back. When really your mindset is holding you back.
Yeah, those are all excuses.
Yeah, those are all excuses.
Get to the bottom of it. It's you when you look in the mirror.
Even when you get to certain levels, it's still the fear that holds you back because it's larger goals.
Yeah.
And so there's more to be afraid of. So now I'm looking at $500,000 deals, $1 million deals, and I'm scared. And the only way to get to that next level is just to push fear aside.
Yeah.
You can't prepare it. It's not money. It's not connections. It's not resources. It's none of that stuff. It really is the fear. That's what holds a lot of people back, in my opinion.
Yeah. If you don't have the right mindset, that's definitely it. The right mindset is the key to it all. If you have the mindset of I'm going to just go and make money and that's it, you're going to hit a plateau. And then from there, it's more than that. It's, well, I have to grind. I have to do this. I have to do that to make it to that next level. I can't quit.
Yeah. So when did you decide to leave Primerica?
When I saw things happening within the company and that office, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Things happened there. So that's why I upped and left and didn't want to be a part of the whole MLM thing anymore.
Right. Because MLM really, would you say the most important thing there is recruiting more people?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. All of MLM is the recruiting.
You make your money by bringing in more people.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily by selling the product.
Yeah. And they'll tell you that too. You know, you'll make it to a certain point selling the product, but the real key is to get more and more recruits.
Yeah.
And that's in every MLM, no matter what they tell you, no matter which way they try and
even if it's the Forex one.
Yeah. Forex one, all of them, they're all the same.
Yeah. All right. So we've gone over 2 businesses, the franchise, the MLM. What's next?
I had opened a business with a couple of friends of mine, clothing business, Creative Minds. Shout out to a couple of my homies out there. They're still doing the business. I had kind of backed away from it. I started working and didn't have the time to be a part of the business. So yeah, they just kept going on with it. So
how are they doing these days?
They're doing good.
Yeah,
they're doing pretty good. Business wise, I'm not really too sure.
Yeah,
haven't really looked into how they're doing with the clothing brand.
Yeah. Another thing I would say is there's value in sticking with something. You ultimately landed on where you need to land, and you're still grinding, you're still growing what you're growing. But a lot of us think that like entrepreneurship is quick. Definitely and we think that you hop in there and you just hit a lick. And that's why a lot of people, they might have a great concept.
Yeah.
I think that anything that you focus on and you're committed to can win. So if you're committed to, and that's the only reason why I'm not doing that business, because I can't commit to that business. But if I could, it would win. There's too many ways to make it win.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the inventory, we have the different machines sitting in storage. You could literally double, triple, quadruple the business just with the machines that are in storage.
Yeah.
So the key is the focus and the stick-to-itiveness, is I think they call that word. So yeah, that's powerful. All right. So question, what inspired all this entrepreneurship out of you?
My dad owns a business. My mom owns a business. My grandfather owns a business. So
I like it.
Come from a lot of entrepreneurs who.
What's your, what do they call it? Ethnicity? Are you Jamaican?
African American.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's funny because we broke it down, all the ancestry all the way down to my 8th great grandmother is from Senegal.
Okay.
Wolof tribe. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's interesting. Entrepreneur, your dad, what kind of business does he have?
Construction. Lath and plaster. Mom runs a successful daycare. Same with my grandfather. Yeah.
What made them be more entrepreneur minded instead of job minded?
Wanting to be free, to do your own thing, as
that's the word of the year, free.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that a lot lately. Freedom.
That's ultimately it.
Right.
Is the freedom to be able to do what you want to do on your own time.
100%. 100%. Why not go work for them?
I've always, I guess, been the rebel in the family, wanting to do my own thing. My sisters work for them. I just wanted to be able to
that click.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
Oh, it's all good.
Let me share this too. Make sure I get that. I'll be going live every day, man.
Yeah, man. I be seeing you, bro. I'm like, that's how you have to do it. And that's one thing that I need to work on, is being more consistent with putting content out.
I'm gonna zoom in on me this time, and I'll zoom in so I go back.
Okay.
Oh, go live. That's what I was about to do.
Yeah,
By all means, man.
if I can. Appreciate
People always like, is it cool if I go live?
that.
Bro, that's what we do, man. Oh, shoot. That is what we do. Set it wherever you gotta set it. Yeah, that's cool. That's what we do. We are creating the brand. We're creating content. A big part of the reason why I know and why we have this thing going on is because of the content. So for those who just tuned in, talking to the brother Terrence Booker, who is a vending business owner who's going to be acquiring our vending machines. And I was like, bro, this is content.
Yeah.
This whole thing is content. We're taking social media, we're making it real. Make social media real again. So yeah, man, we were talking about why you didn't want to join the family business and instead you want us to start your own.
Yeah, just wanted to, I guess, have something on my own, do something on my own.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, so when did you land on vending?
2 years ago
right.
is when I first got into wanting to do vending. But as we spoke about the whole fear and the unknown, definitely that can hold you back, and then just got out of the mindset and
right,
jumped off the porch.
2 years ago. What did you see? How did you? Because I mean, you weren't just sitting there like, I need a vending machine.
Nah, it was YouTube, running into YouTube, of course, YouTube University, see anything and everything on there.
Right.
Saw the gumball machines, and then I saw someone do full line vending, and I just went in and started watching them and seeing how their business was evolving and the cash that they were handling.
Nice.
So, and the freedom that they had to run their own business.
And the freedom. Did you buy the Todd Capital vending machine course?
Oh, yes, sir.
And how was that?
Awesome.
It was
I definitely recommend that to anybody out there.
Grab the vending machine course.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put this timeline together. 2 years ago, you get inspired by vending, but the fear holds you back.
Mm-hmm.
You go to YouTube University, you take the vending machine course. When did you jump in, and what did that look like?
It was earlier this year. I want to say January.
Earlier this year, January.
Yeah, finally.
January. All right. Wow, that's recent, man.
Yeah, finally took the leap.
That's relatively recent. All right.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Did you buy a route? Did you get locations, or did you get machines and place them on locations? What did that look like?
Got the location first.
Got the location first.
Got the location first, and then found the warehouse. Vending warehouse. Talked with them, got some refurbished machines, got them put in place, and then went from there.
Did they allow you to finance those machines, or did you pay for them in cash?
I paid for them in cash.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're getting the location. How did you get the location?
Well, the way that I got it was through a...
Let me make sure you get, because we can't see you.
Okay.
I'll try to make sure I got it. We got you now, though. All right.
So the way that
Terrence
I got
Brooker here, you guys. All right.
So the way that I had got that machine or that location was from direct like marketing company.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like what kind of marketing company? Like they're a vending machine locator or something?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically vending machine locator, but the companies contact them.
Right.
Then they'll put it out there for people. And I was the first one to get the location.
Yeah. So that was way easier for you.
Yeah. Way easier than me having to go out there by foot and do it myself. So
how much do you pay for something like that?
It could range from $300 to $580, depending on the location, because there's some, 50 employees all the way up to 300 plus employees.
So what did you do? You just Googled them?
How did I even get in contact with that?
You was like,
I believe I did. I believe I did just Google it, vending locators.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always see that stuff and I'm like, that can't be real. How long did it take for them to get your location?
I had bought into it, or I did the free trial. The free trial was like 30-day free trial.
Okay.
Within that free trial, I got 2 text messages from them. So then that's what made me like, okay, this could be real. So just having that faith, that mindset, and getting out of the fear mindset of, it could be fake. They're just trying to scam me, take my money. And good thing that I didn't think like that, because here I am today because having the right mindset.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So that's cool, because a lot of people, they think when they're looking for a location, they got to make phone calls, they got to do all that. So what this brother is going to do, He's gonna take all those those vending machines in storage.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna go to the vending machine locator. They're gonna find him a spot. He's got to move him in there, and you don't have to move him. You just hire somebody to move him.
Yeah. Pay $100 for him to move it.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
that is cool. Vending machine company locator, and then you found the warehouse. Where's this warehouse? Because I mean, that's another thing you can Google, and you don't know what's what.
Yeah, Riverside. It's in Riverside.
In Riverside. Yeah. Where in Riverside? Off of the 91 somewhere?
Yes. Yeah. Right.
See, this is why having a podcast locally can help, because I could give you some information in the abstract, but if you're in the Inland Empire, you just drive 20 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
But if I'm like talking to somebody on Zoom in Philadelphia and like, oh, you just got to go find this, and you go to Google, it's way more difficult.
Yeah.
In-person live podcast with people who are in the area. That's where we're taking this thing to. So, all right. You find the warehouse. What happens when you go to the warehouse? What is that experience like?
So I went in there with a whole packet of who I am, who my company is, Will Vending. And
did you have a green logo?
Yes. Yeah.
I've seen you I haven't just seen Terrence Booker. I've seen you either liking posts or viewing posts. Yeah. But I've seen that company pop up a lot. I thought it was Wilson Vending or something. Yeah.
It might be them, might be me. Who knows?
No, I'm pretty sure it's you. Pretty sure it's you.
But I went in there with a packet.
Yeah.
Explaining who my company was, what we do, the items that we offered to them. And we let them circle which ones that they wanted to offer.
That's smart.
Yeah. Also offered a referral as well. So,
Did you get a referral from them?
Not yet.
All right. But you're going to give them a fee if they refer somebody?
Yes. Yeah. $100 fee.
Nice. So that's something I didn't even know you could do, which is really cool. He went to them and said, what do you guys want?
Yeah.
He just laid it out for them. That is so smart, because you don't want to just be buying stuff and putting in there and be like, I hope they buy this.
Yeah. That's how you can lose capital that way.
Absolutely. You're just wasting money at that point in time. That's really cool. You got a machine that has just Cracker Jacks in it or something.
Yeah.
Everybody buying them Cracker Jacks. Anybody buying them Ghirardellis, what else we call it, Giordano's or something. All right. So that's cool. When you created the pamphlet, how did you go about that?
Well, outside of buying your course, I bought another course.
Okay.
And
did you Marcus Graham or somebody else?
The Vending Biz.
Okay.
Yeah, Vending Biz. Got his packet. And
how was that course?
It's pretty good. Pretty good course as well.
One thing I'll say, you guys, I don't mean to cut them off. My camera's not even rolling over there. I should get that, but get multiple courses. All right, because you get multiple perspectives, you get multiple experiences. One course could get you started, but once you start crossing over, you create that kind of lattice of information, and you start seeing things over and over again, and you might see a different idea. So that's really cool. So you got that idea from that course?
Yeah. So I got the idea of, having the packet and everything, but as far as being able to buy into a vending machine route that's already established, your course definitely breaks that down on how to do that, how to grow your business in that way.
Yeah.
His is really, really good on showing you the entry to get in and start from one machine and build that way.
Yeah. So shout out to the Vending Biz. He has some powerful content. Need to get this out of the camera. You're supposed to have somebody just doing this.
Yeah.
All right. So how old are you, man?
33.
Okay. You look kind of young.
Thank
I thought you were in your 20s or something.
Get that a lot. Appreciate it.
And you have a family.
Yes.
How important is that to you?
Very, very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many kids?
Three
Little kids.
Girls.
I like it. All girls.
Yeah.
Like Kobe Bryant. So what are your plans as you're continuing to grow this business?
Teach them how to run a business. That's the whole point of getting in the vending business was for them.
Yeah.
Buckling down for them and teaching them how to do their own thing later on in life, so they don't have to work for somebody else.
It's kind of like a cheat code.
Yeah.
When I think about what you can teach your kids when you come at it from this approach, it's scary. I'm like, man, I saw my son. He's 2. He's turning 2 this month. He's holding my phone. I'm like, bruh, like we already there.
Yeah.
We got the stocks going for him. We got the rental properties going for him. We got all these different things going for him that like he's set up. And not just that, the information, the knowledge that he's going to be constantly groomed with. And they're actually a sponge for it. My niece, she thrives off of that stuff. When she hears us talking about like taking business trips or employees or different things, like she just soaks it up. She loves it.
Yeah.
And I think your kids can tell the difference. Your kids can tell the difference between when you're empowered at work or when you're under somebody's thumb at work. And I think that impacts how they approach life.
Yeah. Because
a lot of this, like we said, is confidence and mindset. So if they see you beaten down and defeated, they're going to approach their grades and their teacher and authority and leadership in a defeated manner.
Yeah.
And so you have to show them that you are empowered and you are free. It's more than just the money. It's about how you make your money. Do you control how you make your money? Do you own that income source? That's the true power. Can you turn it off, turn it on when you choose?
Yeah. And you're also, like they say, your child's first hero. When they're looking at you out there bossing up, doing your thing, that gives them the confidence like, okay, my hero's doing that. I can do that too.
Right. Yeah. Dame Dash said, are you Superman to your son? And what do you say?
Right.
He said, now your boss is in the room,
right?
So you can't have a boss. He said, you got to be a boss. Otherwise, your son or your child is going to not have that kind of like, I guess, respect and admiration for you, which is really cool. You have any plans to have any more kids or you guys?
No, good for right now.
All right. 3 is a good number, man. I only have 1, but I was like, we're going to have another kid because it's so cool, man. Like kids are cool.
Yes, they are.
They have their own personalities and they look up to you and they follow you and they want you to be proud of them and show you different things. I'm like, that is dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Because other people, they don't care. They don't listen to me. They don't follow what I got going on. They don't get to participate in what I got going on. But your child, it's like an extension of you. So shout out to kids and shout out to entrepreneurship for kids. What is something in the vending machine industry that you experienced that you didn't expect?
To get calls so much. That's one thing that I wasn't expecting was the frequent calls over the littlest things. But that's also part of running a business is those little things, those little hiccups.
Right. I can see that being a thing, but don't let them call you, man. You need to we got to figure out a way to have them like text you or email you or put in a service ticket.
Yeah. Because
calling is a very inefficient way to run customer service. If I miss your call, if you're calling at an inconvenient time, if you're calling from a number I don't recognize, I can't get that handled. So
yeah, absolutely.
One cool thing that we did is we put like a QR code on machines. I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah, I did.
And the QR code, I think it just regards to snacks, like, hey, something out. But now people would like send customer service through it. But I prefer that. I'd rather get an email or a QR code notification than get a phone call.
Yeah.
All these spam phone calls today, like I can't recognize that.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, that's a good idea. I wrote that down.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't even do it. My VA did it. Shout out to QR codes. So what is a myth about vending that isn't true?
That you don't make any money.
Huh? Why would you say that is a myth, and why is it not true?
I would say it's a myth because people think because of the whole pandemic thing, people don't spend money like that. People don't touch stuff, But yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, you can make money in this business.
You can make money in vending for sure. Especially depending on how you price your products.
Yeah, that's key.
Understanding the price. Yeah. So how do you price your products? How do you figure that out?
When I buy my products from Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, Smart & Finals.
Smart & Final is lit.
Yeah, I look at the individual pricing of each one, and that's how I can kind of tell. So if the whole package is like $5, but they cost 78 cents each, I'll probably sell that for like $1.50, $1.75 or
it's
something.
Like a 2X.
Yeah.
So you're going to double it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's actually good because sometimes people will just take the prices as they're given. And they'll say, well, candy bars have always sold for $1. It's like, well, these ain't your mama's times anymore.
Yeah.
You got to price it based off of your cost.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody else is going to just price it at a number that's unprofitable.
Yeah.
I like that. Smart and Final, what do you think is the best store to get your things from? I like Smart and Final. I find most of my things from Smart and Final. Either Smart and Final, or I would go to the vending machine store. They call it I forget what they call that place. I forgot, it's been so long. But where do you like to shop?
So we found one in Rialto. Shout out to Marquette for that one.
Nice.
That's chips, candy, that one. Smart and Final, I like to grab sodas, some snacks from there as well. I don't like grabbing the Monsters because Monsters are overpriced there. So I get those from Walmart or Sam's Club.
I like it. I like it. Knowing your pricing and knowing where to get the best or get products for the best price is a part of the business for sure, because you got to get your costs down. So that's cool. Knowing to go to Walmart. I never even thought to go to Walmart to get that stuff. That's really cool. What is a challenge that you're facing in vending right now?
Challenge that I'm facing right now it was getting the credit card readers up and going. I was having a difficult time with that.
Yeah.
But that so far that's about it.
Why are we having a difficult time?
Because Naix was backed up with a lot of customers. When January hit, I guess a lot of people wanted to get into vending. Yeah. So which took almost a whole complete month for mine to get registered and get going. So that was part of the calls like, hey, it's not working. But I told you it takes 14, 20 days. And it went from 20 to 30 days. And
that's cool. Do you think that the card readers make a difference in your business revenue?
Yes, they do. Yes, they definitely do. Have seen an increase in them buying snacks and sodas. And then what's cool is the machine or the credit card readers will tell them thank you, speaks back to them. So which is pretty cool. Or they could just take the card and put the card right up there, not have to stick it in or anything like that. So
yeah, I think that's cool for a few reasons. Nobody carries cash. Or not a lot. Most people aren't carrying cash. And so you eliminate that function because you would hate to have somebody who wants to buy, but they don't have a single dollar bill.
Yeah.
Or it might have a 20 on them and they can't use your machine because they have a 20 on them. And another thing is it allows you to be kind of creative with your pricing. So you don't have to just do the flat numbers. Before we were doing like $1, $2, that kind of stuff because we knew you had it. Now you can charge somebody $250 or $275 or whatever you want to charge them for different goods, which then allows you to put other things inside of vending machines. So that's really cool. What do you look for in a good vending machine location?
Foot traffic, employees.
Foot traffic.
Yeah, making sure that there's enough employees.
Okay, I was going to ask you, how do you count foot traffic? You count foot traffic by knowing how many employees are there. There we go.
Yeah, so if you know that there's 50 to 60 employees, you can make $300-400 that month. 200 plus employees, you make $1,000. I'm not there yet, but that's where I'm going.
Yeah. I saw you mention that people wonder what you're thinking about, and you're thinking about finding $1,000 a month locations.
Yeah.
How do you find that? Or are you going to go back to your people? What does that look like?
Yeah. So the locators that I use, when they send out the text and you click on it, it tells you how many employees are there. That's how I found the Riverside spot. Anaheim is really hot. Orange County is really hot right now. Some places 200 employees, open 24 hours. This place is Monday through Saturday. So yeah.
Do they charge you based on the foot traffic?
I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, because when I looked at the one that had the 200 plus employees, that one was $580. And then I just got contacted for another one in Anaheim, and that one was $380. And I had less employees. So yeah, that's it.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. What is an indispensable tool in your industry that you couldn't live without to be good at vending?
A good tool that you can't live without in vending. Customer service, I guess. Yeah, good customer service.
Do you have like your own van, or how do you lug these things around?
I have my own vehicle at the moment, but I am building business credit, learning more about it and how to operate that way.
Biz credit.
So I'll be able to finance a vehicle through the business and do it that way.
Do you use like a hand truck or something? How do you carry this stuff?
Yeah. The little dolly wheel thing that you can get from Walmart. Like $20.
I can dig it. That's cool. Well, you have any questions for me since we're here?
No,
No questions for
no
me.
questions, man.
I would tell you guys that I think vending machine is very lucrative, especially since the market is kind of changing. You want to diversify your income and your assets. So, I mean, rental properties, the Turo business, the truck, all that stuff is lucrative, but you got to focus and you got to find one that you want to dominate. I'm going to be good at, but you don't want to just strictly be digital because the world is shifting. Digital products were very, very lucrative the past 2 years because everybody was at home. It was a pandemic. Now people are out and they're working. So digital products are they aren't as lucrative as they used to be, in my opinion, in my experience. Somebody else might be thriving in this space right now, but for me, it has slowed down.
Yeah.
And so vending is picking back up. People are going back to work. There's probably going to be people who lost locations, like myself, who, because we have locations that we lost. That route was probably about double the size. And I sold off a location. I lost the sheriff station. We had a good sheriff station. It was a good location. Lost the sheriff station, and we lost this place called SPA. And that was a good location too. I wish we could have included that. Very good locations. And maybe like another one I'm forgetting. But you guys can be out there trying to take over that person's location, that person's route. So be on the prowl for that, because there is opportunity out there to be had. What is some advice that you would tell somebody who wants to get into the industry?
Have the right mindset. Don't be in fear. Don't be fearful to go talk to people. Have confidence in yourself, because that's the number one thing in business is the confidence in yourself and knowing that you can get anything done. Learning that through all the pitfalls and different things, lessons that I've learned. But I did have a question about Turo.
Okay.
How is that, man?
Turo's fun, man. The only downside about Turo is when you bring on multiple locations, and let's say, for example, I have like LAX. I got to get the car to LAX. I used to have a runner. He had car issues. I need to get another runner for that. Really, a lot of it is just getting the people to do these things.
Duplicating.
But getting it there and Ubering back, that was the only difficult part. But outside of that, it's a great business. I mean, who doesn't want to drive cars, wash cars, make cars look good, smell good, create a good customer experience through a vehicle? And then you have people pay for your vehicle. Like, you get to own it. It's yours and they're paying for it. Yeah. So I love that function. My vehicle that I have and vehicles that pay for other vehicles. And so that's why I love it. And the goal is just so I looked at everything that I'm doing and I was like, I can't do it all. I'm spread way too thin. What are the ones that I enjoy doing? What are the ones I can do close to home or 100% hands-free? The truck is 100% hands-free. It's in Arkansas and they handle that. The Turo is close to home more than likely. We're literally a block away from Ontario Airport. It's actually that way. Ontario Airport is I try to get most of my rides out of. If I can get all my rides out of Ontario Airport, I'm a happy person. No long Uber rides, no crazy expenses. And it's just quick in and out. And if I do need to meet the actual customer at the gate, I can. So I like that. I like that aspect. And then everything else, I'm just like, I don't want to do that anymore. So it's either digital products, Turo, or the truck for me. Yeah. Just because one-stop shop, Uber back, and I'm done. And Turo's great, man. Turo's great.
Yeah, I'm looking to add that later on as well. Yeah. So following your blueprint, Turo and trucking.
The truck is fun. The truck is very paperwork heavy, but it's good money. Gotcha. Man, when that truck is running, it's good money. You making like $1,200 a week passive.
Nice.
$1,200 a week passive. And that's after everybody's paid. Yeah. That's after the driver's paid, the 3PL's paid. That's after the insurance is paid, the fuel's paid, all that stuff. So I would say that I like the truck and I like Turo. And of course the digital stuff, because I can do that from anywhere in the world, no matter what I'm doing. So that's kind of where I play.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man, for being a mentor, teaching me the businesses. Definitely have your digital products. A couple of them. Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, man. Hopefully you guys took something from this. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Where can they find you, man?
Terrence T. Booker, Instagram. So find me right there.
Find him right there. And I think he has some digital products as well.
Yes, I do.
He has a vending course. What all do you have for
I have
sale?
the vending course and also the eBay course.
eBay course.
Yeah.
That's dope. What are you covering the eBay course?
How to get started, where to find sourcing your items, how to be profitable in the business. Yeah.
That's dope.
Because that's how I had that little side hustle on.
One last thing I'm going to say, you guys, is your goal is to become successful so you can help other people become successful, so that you're so successful that the things that you do to help other people don't make you less successful.
Yeah.
And so, like, for me, like, not only were we getting him the route for a fraction of what we paid for it, we're also going to give him all the vending machines that we have in storage, and he's essentially taking over that business. But now he's going to be able to, I think, maybe double or triple his business with this acquisition. But like, in essence, it's kind of like, I won't call it a gift, but it's gift-ish. And I was watching this book today on why Jews are wealthy. And apparently this is what they do all the time. Like, hey, I'm successful over here. I got this inventory. I got this real estate. I got this whatever. Let me give you this to put you on.
Yeah.
Because the more successful all of us are, the more successful I will be.
Absolutely.
If there's all of us that are winning, then it just elevates us. Oh, man. Yeah. And then it's also, you have that goodwill. I don't know what my life is going to look like, but I want to know that with me having kids, that I've given and I've blessed so many other people, that God forbid something did happen to me, there's folks who'll be like, you know what? Your dad was a solid dude. If you need a job or if you need some capital, if you need whatever, I got you, man. And so, like, we got to foster that. Yeah. And we got to foster giving back and circling the dollar and circling opportunities and circling different business ventures around other people. And that's really been my whole brand. That's why the courses are affordable. That's why the information is shared so frequently, because I just believe that the more of us that we have adding value to us, the more valuable and more wealthy we all become. Yeah. And that's the goal. The goal isn't just for one of us to win, fam. The goal is for the culture to be a winning culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you taught me how to fish. I was able to teach someone else how to fish, and they got their first 2 locations this past week. So,
sheesh, you can't end it no better than that. So that was dope, man. Thanks for coming out. You guys, make sure you click the link in the bio for all of his stuff. I'm actually selling the vending machine course today for only $30.
Get it.
The link's not in the bio, but the discount code is Bel Air, because I've been watching that show lately.
Good show.
But yeah, that's it for y'all. We out. Actually, I can call it a day early. What time is it? It's like 4:45. Yeah. I'm glad you're able to get some content too. I'm glad that you wanted to get some content. Some people, they don't appreciate the value of the content.
Yeah, man, dude. You can't. The one thing I'm continuously learning is that because of you constantly posting every single day, you know, it shows that you can't sell a digital product without doing that, because people need to see your face. Yeah. You know, and that's like having the expectation, like, oh, my business is going to grow, it's going to grow, but you're not posting. It can't grow if you're not posting.
100%.
So
100%.
Yeah,
that's true. Man, these lights made it hot in here. I was actually real hot, and I turned them off. I had them on so I didn't forget them, and then I was like, let me turn it back on, of course. Or let me turn them off, because it was just kind of crazy.